Okay, hey folks. Guess what? It's the 4th of July weekend, and I actually made a recording last week for you guys, and I went to upload it, and the sound was missing from the opening segment, and there was no way I could do a voiceover, so unfortunately I deleted it. So now you're getting something later. But our Sharia is requesting a dish that I guess he used to have all the time when he was a swimmer in Iran. He used to be a national champion in Iran, and he can swim the butterfly like like there's 3 strokes and he's already down at the end of the pool. It's crazy to me. But anyway, I'm making a dish called Eslamboli Polo. Eslamboli Polo. It's rice with tomato sauce. It's going to be, you can make it with beef, you can make it with chicken, you can make it with lamb, you can make it with veal, but we're going to make it with beef. So my first thing I got to do is I got to cut up the beef in little cubes, and then I'll keep you posted. I hope everyone had a really nice 4th of July. I had to work, unfortunately. So I did get home later and had a barbecue, but I don't know, just didn't have the same feel as when you have the whole day off and you get to do like a block party or something really fun. And then I do have 2 days off in a row. I finally have changed my schedule. So now I have Sunday and Monday off, which is really nice. I have not had 2 days off in a row since February. And I'm telling you, it's really affected my day-to-day life. So I'm really looking forward to having a little bit more downtime, and then I can get back to recording and doing videos for you guys. So anyway, happy 4th of July, and let's get cooking. Cheers. Oh, I gotta show you these. Look how pretty these are. These are my flowers from my birthday, which was the 29th of June, and they're still looking really pretty. Happy birthday to me. Okay, step 1 is to brown 2 pounds of small diced beef with 1 large onion and 5 tablespoons of oil. That's step 1. Okay, step 2 is going to be taking my fresh tomatoes from my garden, putting them in boiling water and letting them boil until the skin starts to kind of pop, then putting them in an ice bath so that I can peel the skin off of the tomatoes because I'm going to use those in this recipe. So stay tuned. And there's our meat and onions browning. This is called blanching the tomatoes, and you can see that they're starting to peel. So I'm going to take them out of the water in a minute, and then I'm going to put them in that ice cold water. Let's go. But see how they pull away from there? That makes it easier to peel. Then you just put it in the ice water over here. But see how easy you can peel the tomatoes now? So if you ever have a recipe that asks for you to peel the tomatoes, that's what you got to do. You boil them in water. Then once they start cracking like this, you put them in an ice cold water, and boom, you can just peel that puppy off. Cheers. And just like that, we've got all nicely peeled tomatoes. I'm going to slice those up and add them to the meat. The meat and onions are all brown now. All right, the next step is we add some turmeric and some cinnamon. Then we add 3 tablespoons of tomato paste. Then we add the sliced tomatoes, the fresh ones that I did. And then we add 1 cup of tomato sauce. So lots of tomato, obviously. Oh boy. Yummy. All right, we stir that all up, and then we're going to let this simmer on low for 40 minutes. So it's looking good. Okay, we're getting closer to the finish line. I've prepared the saffron. I've rinsed off all the rice. I'm boiling the water. We're going to cook the rice just so that it's still a little bit hard in the middle. And then we're going to layer in all of this yummy tomato in the rice. So stay tuned. So when you're cooking the rice, when you start to see some of the kernels or rice pieces come up to the top, that tells you it's starting to cook. And you can also smell it. It just smells like it's starting to cook. So this is kind of a crucial stage. You never want to overboil it, especially because this particular side dish we're putting has a lot of juices in it. So I'm probably going to take this off right now and get ready to start layering. Well, because I haven't cooked in so long, I didn't realize I didn't have any tortillas. So today I'm using pita bread. And basically, you take the pita bread and you cut it in half and then you split it. And you can see I just kind of broke it up so it covers the bottom of the pan. So I can get my tahdig. Crucial stage. Okay, a layer of rice. There we go. Now we're going to add some of the stew mixture on top. One layer of the tomato and the beef mixture now, and then we're going to keep doing this until everything's gone. We'll finish it with a layer of rice, and then we'll put saffron over it. Okay, that was pretty much 3 layers of each, and then we topped it off with rice, and then I put the saffron and some butter. Now we're going to put a cloth over this. We'll cook it on medium for 8 minutes, and then we will lower it to low, and we'll cook it for 50 minutes. And basically this rice should get nice and steamed and should be delicious. My ever trusty cloth, I've had this forever. But anyway, this is how you kind of absorb. You want to keep the moisture out so that the rice steams and it stays nice and fluffy. Okay, my friends, there we go. We have finished, and there's the finished dish. Looks like delicious tahdig, delicious rice, and we serve as garnishes some yogurt and some torshi, and I will let you know how we like it. Bon appetit.